round of applause for the dynamic duo. Can we have them on stage now? Rohit Gandhi, Rahul Khanna. Take a bow, guys. Keep the claps coming. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. Trace your path towards an architectural masterpiece where every moment exemplifies elegance and grace. Ordinary is not an option. It's time to embrace luxury and live. The Ace Life. AV, please. Maria Sharapova! Welcome. A round of applause once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi. Is my mic working? Yes.
It's working loud and clear. It's working loud and clear.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody's evening? Hi. So nice to be here.
And you are our special ace for the evening. Now I got to tell you, at 6 feet tall, one usually doesn't end up feeling too short. But I'm going to change that for right now. I'm enjoying this. I'm kind of enjoying this. And I'll tell you who else would enjoy it.
You're lying. You're not enjoying this.
I am. I really am. You know, but somebody else enjoys it even more.
Yeah?
Yes, and that's Siddharth. Siddharth, where are you? Come up on stage. Siddharth's on a high. We had to put chains on him. We had to put chains on him when we knew that you were coming.
Right. You're very right.
Hi.
Hold up the mic.
Hold up the mic to her.
Not so bad. Come on.
Our special ace is the evening. And of course, we promised them a big surprise. We've given them one. But there's so many things to ask us. So many things to ask, aren't there, Siddharth?
Sure,
Not too many,
You had
I
a
hope.
million questions.
I did. And so many things to ask you.
So many questions?
So many questions to ask.
No.
You don't know so much about.
I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. We want to ask you so many things. First time in India?
First time.
How does it
feel?
feel?
Can you believe it?
How does it feel to be in
It's
India?
taken me 25 years to make it to India. I know, it's pretty crazy to think I've traveled the world so many times and I played so many tournaments, and finally Homestead is the first one that said, you have to finally come to India. And I was like, okay. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for such a nice welcome.
We are so glad to have you here. I think
Thank you.
a million hearts stopped when you walked on the ramp.
We have paramedics outside waiting on call.
We'll be heading there together.
We'll be heading there together, correct? Yes.
Okay. Have there been any interesting moments till now, being in India?
In India.
Everybody has an interesting moment.
Yes,
I'm sure
well-
when it comes to this place.
Well, I heard it's the holiday season now, right? So even late at night, I arrived late last night and I was driving and there's so much action going on. I was like, wow, it's a lot to do here. I really got to explore the city. But I'm only here for about 24 hours, so unfortunately I won't get to do too much.
Well, we'll look
but
forward to seeing you
just
very soon
spending time
again.
with you guys, right? This is my tourism.
We'll look forward to seeing you very soon again. I'm
Yes,
sure
I hope
Homestead
so.
will call you again.
Yes, absolutely.
Talking about luxury homes, talking about these branded residencies. According to you, what is luxurious living?
Oh, I could go on and on and on about that.
We're all ears.
Well, since I travel so much, I get to see so many things around the world. And I think one of the most important things is quality in luxury living. You know, to feel the quality of where you are and your surroundings, from the materials to the way something is built, that makes you feel really comfortable being there. And I think that was one of the main things that really attracted me to Homestead and our partnership together, was the quality in their work. I really respect that in so many of the things that I do, and I really appreciate it in their work as well.
Superb. Now, I can tell you we could go on asking the questions, but I'm sure that so many people are seeing you for the first time in India, and they got to ask you lots of questions themselves.
Okay,
So what
yes.
we're going to do is we're going to pass on a mic in the crowd. Can you raise your hands, and whoever wants to ask the lovely lady a question, sir, 2 hands up for him. Well done. Two hands up for him.
Question? Does that mean 2 questions?
No, he just wants it to be
2
him.
hands is 2 questions.
He can just go on and on.
And then the leg.
Is somebody holding up their hand?
Come on, don't be shy.
We've got plenty of mics.
What inspired you to become a tennis player? What inspired you to become a tennis player?
Excuse me?
What inspired you to become
inspired
a
me.
tennis
I'm sorry. Well, I started playing because my father was a fan of tennis, and I was only 4 years old, and I think at that age I didn't know what I was doing. I think like every little kid, you know, you're just surrounded by other kids and you're walking around and the racket is bigger than you. But as I got older, I really started enjoying the competition, and I think that's what really drew me to the sport, was that, you know, you only see one person across the net and you just have to win. And that really, you know, that was so intriguing to me, and you try to do so many things to try to win. And it doesn't always happen, and it takes a lot of work, but it's really satisfying when you achieve the things that you really want to achieve.
Yeah. Maria?
There we go, yes.
Yeah. How can you be so gorgeous? Applause for her. Please.
Yeah, we'd like to
I
know.
mean,
I'm blushing.
He wants beauty tips, I think.
Oh, do you? Oh, natural.
for me.
Oh, natural, no. I don't know what to say to that. I guess my parents, thank you, I don't know.
Good genetics is one of them. You know, the whole evening is about aces today. It's the ace. When you're playing tennis
Yes.
and you whack that ace down the court, or
Yes.
how is the
Great
feeling?
feeling.
How is that feeling of an ace?
Oh, it's so good, you know, because the other person can't reach it, and then they just look really frustrated, and you're like, yes, I got them. It's a really good feeling, yes.
Yeah.
Have you hit a lot of aces in your life?
No, only the aces I'm playing on a card table nowadays. Those are the ones I want. But
you see, I'm not good at that, so.
we can
See.
exchange notes. I
Yeah,
can learn tennis
some
from you. You can
tips.
teach me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Correct.
all right.
Maybe later. One question there.
Yeah. Maria, in your career, probably in 2009 or so, you went down from your ratings, world rating, to probably 18, 20 or whatever, and then you have come back. Currently number 2, and probably, hopefully next year you will be number 1. We are hoping like that.
Yes.
So what made you, I mean, how did you inspire yourself to come up again and, you know, currently world number 2?
Yeah, I think there's so many things that I missed when I was injured. Unfortunately, at 21 years old, I had to have shoulder surgery, which was, for a tennis player, quite unusual at such a young age. And not so many people actually had come back from that type of surgery. So that was a little bit of a scary moment in my career, because from the age of 4 to 21, I was playing, you know, all the time and practicing and playing tournaments, and everything was just, you know, a really amazing experience, no matter if I won or lost. And when that was taken away from me for a while, I really started thinking about how much I really enjoyed and loved playing tennis, and I really wanted to do it again, and I wanted to get back to number one. So in a way, I felt like it was my second opportunity and my second chance in a career. So yeah, I think that's what really inspired me.
Great answer. Let's take the mic that side. How about we go that side for a change now? Let's go there. Any hands that side?
No, they're in the dark over there.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Come on.
Don't be shy. There he is. The front row or the back? We get both of you. We start with the
I
back.
think this side needs a few more drinks.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The bar is this side as well.
Oh, it is?
I think the smuggling the drinks from the back
take
coming
advantage
this
of it,
side.
you guys.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on. All right, we have
Yeah,
one
the
over there.
gentleman
We
get
need
a
a
mic.
microphone.
Yeah, I am intimidated with you. Ti krasiva. That's one
Krasiva.
Russian I've learned.
Yes.
I want to know something which actually has really inspired me. And I think before your US Open first Grand Slam final, Billie Jean King, she gave you a message that pressure is the privilege of a champion.
Yes.
And it's something, that line, which has really inspired me in my life as well. Really want to know from a true champion, a legend, a living legend as yourself, that when you are down and out, how do you pull yourself back up and again come back to the winning ways?
In a match or in general?
General in life, in match,
Oh.
I think life.
So many moments, you know, especially in a, I mean, I'm sure in other careers, but in a tennis career, because you have a tournament and there's, you know, it can be a draw of 100 and something players, and if you lose the first round, you're out and you don't have any other opportunities. So in a way, the sport is, you know, teaches you so much because it's so unique that, you know, there can be so many players in the draw, and at the end of the week, if you're the one that's standing up with the trophy, it's so meaningful, but then the others are pretty much disappointed and sad and, you know, are down. But in a way, when you're in that position, I think you're always trying to find ways to stay positive. And as hard as it is, you know, I try to see life in a very optimistic way, because I came from a very humble background of, you know, my parents living a very average life in Russia, and they gave me this incredible opportunity to play tennis, you know, to hit a tennis ball for a living and get to explore the world and travel and be successful and do something that I love. So I always look at things and, you know, you lose a match and, hey, you have a tournament next week, or, you know, you don't do well maybe in a press conference, or you don't feel comfortable in a certain situation. Oh, I have another chance another day. So I just try to look at the upbeat side. It's not always easy, but I try.